Hello, hello, CraftingMantis here, and welcome back to another episode of Rebirth of the Night. So today we are going to be working on some armor. I ended up getting enough iridium and enough mithril to actually get started on making some more armor. So I already made the helmet, and I went exploring, and oh my gosh, the number of villages that are around here, yeah, all kinds of stuff. And the thing is, I found out that villages are a lot bit more profitable to actually like raid, because the libraries now have bookcase shelves, and so you can actually find enchanted books. And that's how I ended up getting the aqua affinity. The protection and the unbreaking are actually from the true enchanting table that I have outside. So let's go ahead and come over here. I ended up, go ahead and making these. So the Viridian boots and the Viridian leggings. Now this is, I'm probably going to get a nice little message saying, hey, oh, sweet. Okay. Yay. No message saying that it got harder. Okay. Whew. I was a little bit afraid of that, but now we have a full set. So let's go ahead, and it might come up. Ooh. What is our effect? Speed. Oh yeah. Woohoo. Okay, that is awesome. Okay, that is one of the reasons why I ended up emptying out the backpack, because I'm thinking that the best bet is going to be this bag of hoarding. I put all of the stuff that was in the backpack into this. And so in order to make this, it's just an ender chest. You got a whole bunch of leather and 2 strings. So it's a portable ender chest. And I thought that would work really well. That way I can actually start using all of the, the actual armor pieces. And look at the armor. Look at how much armor I have. I think, I definitely think I am getting ready to actually, go and conquer some stuff with this. But that is also one of the reasons why I wanted to do, use the mithril for the tools. Because if we come over here, let's see, I want to make, yes, the mithril rapier. So, no, not the rapier. Mithril, I think it was the mithril sword. Yes, okay, so the mithril sword, this right here. So it does 11 damage. So right now we are sitting at only 7.5 with our diamond. And so I do end up, let's see, okay, I can make this in here. Okay, so I think the recipe was like that. Yes, okay, so there we go. And we don't have any negative effects, so that's awesome. So I don't have to use any more mithril to, kind of change that. And then the other thing that I wanted to, okay, let's get out of that. I also wanted to make pickaxes, because that will allow me to actually get the onyx that's in the nether. So let's see, hopefully, I'm hoping that we have enough. Yes, we do. Okay. We can now make 2 of these. That's what I wanted to do that so that I have one for fortune and one for the, for silk touch. Because I do have a silk touch book. But, we're not going to end up using that right now. And then, I love this axe. So I don't think I'm going to be upgrading. I don't think we really need to upgrade that. Especially since this has mending. So that is definitely going to be extremely helpful. But, oh my gosh, I'm so excited for this sword, this armor. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, next thing is I wanted to start making these guys. So, you place an enchanted book on it and you power it with lapis. And especially since we don't need lapis for enchanting anymore, I thought these would be really good for, actually increasing our... Oh, no, I don't want the emerald. I want the crafting table. Increasing our ability to defend the base. And so, let's go ahead. Oh, cobblestone. What did I... Oh, it wants regular cobblestone. That is easy enough to fix. So let's go ahead and do that. Yep, so there is 8, and we get another achievement. So let's go ahead and come out here. I want to show you guys what I have been up to off camera. So as you can see, I have been increasing, that guy's going to be a pain in the butt. But I've been increasing the fortifications here around the base. So as you can see, I've got, oh, apparently a zombie got down there. So that's not good. We've got a block down there. I'll have to go down there and get that. But we've got the oh my gosh, I forgot what it's called. I think it's like fortified stone or something. Like, I'm gonna have to get used to the speed. Oh my gosh. Out of the water. There we go. Let's see, sturdy stone. There we go. So, before we had the brambles here with the water to kind of protect the walls, and there's, the lava on the inside. And so I've, got all the lava placed in here. So definitely need to do some maintenance around here, because I've noticed that sometimes the trapdoors are open, and then now we've got a block in there. So that should make, things a little bit interesting. Then I added in cobwebs. Luckily, I have been collecting these because these are really great, like, during raids and stuff, like, while I was in the caves, because I'd end up surrounding myself with it. And, the mobs would end up getting slowed down, so, you're coming for me. Oh, hi. Yeah. Yeah, these guys are definitely a little bit of a pain, because these guys actually jump. And so it makes things, a little bit more interesting, to say the least. And did you see I got an attested from a slime. My question is, where in the world do the attested or the slimes actually like hold that? That is my question. But yeah, so I had been collecting, the cobwebs in order to, use it as temporary fortifications for wherever I was. And so I ended up having enough to go all the way around, which is absolutely fantastic. And then this right here, this is for the fire mobs. The fire mobs don't like water. And so they usually stop on this block right here. Granted, as you saw, they, sometimes do actually go and build stuff around it. And then I also created this little waterfall over here. Just, this is more of an aesthetic thing, not necessarily anything for the, for fortifications or anything like that. And these slabs here are so that the water doesn't freeze when it turns winter. So the water continues to actually, flow, and I don't have to worry about, not having any water here. So yeah, so those are kind of the, the increases to the fortifications around here. And I want to add in the wards on each of the corner. They can't be within 15 blocks of each other. So that's the reason why I only made 8. So I figured in the middle of each wall and on the corners of each. And so what we'll end up doing, let's see, so with this one right here, the ward will end up going right here. Okay, and so let's see, let's grab, see with this one, let's use a smite. So let's put that there, and then, oh, okay, so you just keep right clicking, okay. So it looks like it only takes 10 in order to actually power it up. So we will definitely end up having to come back and filling this up, because it does use, it uses up the lapis, I'm assuming relatively quickly. So then the next step would be to put it in each one of these corners. Now, I don't have enough books in order to cover all of these. So we're going to put this in slot 3. And so, let's see. I don't know if this is one that we can end up using. We can! Awesome! Okay, so that works out really well. So we can go ahead and fill that up. But yeah, so I'm definitely going to end up having to... Oh, that looks like it actually gives something to me, because that gave me protection. So that might not actually be something that we want to use, because I want actual, like, things to attack the mobs, not something that gives me, that gives me an effect. So we will definitely have to double check on some of these. So let's see, this one should be good. Oh, that didn't go in the slot. There we go. So put that in, and then let's grab that. Fill this up. Okay. Oh, okay, that gives me sharpness. So we will definitely have to watch these and see, see what they do with the mobs that are, end up coming around. And, I'm also hoping that these are low enough that they can actually attack stuff that are around. So yeah, so that is, kind of the fortifications. Now, I ended up finding something in the beneath that I want to show you guys. It's a structure that I was rather surprised to find, as you know, as I wasn't expecting any kind of structures in the beneath. So let me finish, you know, gathering, you know, or adding in all of these wards and stuff, and then I'll meet you guys over at the structure. So here is the structure I was talking about. So this is a roguelike dungeon. I was not expecting to find this here in the beneath. I had went ahead and lit up because I wanted to find out where this ended up going. And I lit up the staircase, and I'm sorry if I'm making you guys a little bit dizzy as we, there we go, as we come down here. But yeah, so I remember these things being a little difficult in regular vanilla Minecraft because of the fact that, you know, it, yeah, they've got spawners and stuff like that in them. So yeah, I was not expecting to find stuff like that here. So this should be rather interesting coming through here. So I figure while we are exploring this, oh, and we've got some caves generating in here. But yeah, I figure while we're kind of exploring in here, I would kind of talk about some plans and stuff. Because one of the things that we desperately need, okay, that's an Enderman. One of the things that we desperately need is mending. And so I'm thinking, oh, there we go. Hi. So I'm thinking that one of the things that, you know, I need to do is I actually need to go over to like a village and actually convert it into a village breeder so that we can actually get some, you know, some of the enchanting books and stuff like that. Because I really, you know, because normally what I do is I end up using the like the fishing and stuff like that in order to actually go through and get mending. But especially with the fact that, you know, we get raids and stuff every 7 days, not so good in terms of being able to, you know, actually do that. So that is one of the things that I kind of want to do. And we're going to just kind of grab some of this stuff. Don't necessarily need all of it. Oh, and a witch is taking damage. That's what I'm hearing. But yeah, oh, hey, hi. And of course we gotta be careful too, because we are in the beneath, and that means that we are gonna get damaged by the actual dark, so we need to be careful with that. So let's go ahead, let's make ourselves some more of these, and then we also have the issue that things from the lower floors could potentially end up coming through and getting us as well. And so yeah, we're ooh, protection 1. Okay, sweet. Okay, so that is cool. Got some more torches, so those are always good. Ooh, potion of swiftness, regen. Okay, so this definitely, it definitely looks like it's going to be worth it. Regen 2. Can we stack those? We can stack those. Okay, awesome. So yeah, so it definitely looks like it's going to be worth it trying to come through here and getting some of this. But yeah, so next step would be, you know, possibly heading over to one of the villages, you know, since we've, you know, especially since we've found so many of them, you know, it definitely wouldn't hurt to actually go through and claim one of them for, you know, like doing the, ooh, look at that, impaling. Okay, awesome. We are getting all kinds of goodies. But, you know, actually going through and turning it into a village or farm. There were a couple that I had found that actually had the stuff for the, what is it? The plague doctors. There we go. So I ended up doing some trading with them to kind of get some of those things stocked up. And we really don't need any more paper. And we really don't need any more eyes looking at it. But yeah, so, I'm thinking that I'm probably going to choose one that's a little bit further away, so we don't have to necessarily worry too much about it. Let's see, is this? Okay, that's a regular chest. Ooh, okay, efficiency 1 and sharpness 1. Okay, so these aren't exactly the best enchantments in the world, but they do help out a lot. because I can end up using them for, you know, like the wards that we just ended up putting up. So that is, you know, oh, okay, here's the stairs down. Oh, and those are creepers. Oh my gosh. Okay. So yeah, luckily I ended up getting infinity on this bow, so that is definitely going to help out a lot, especially, you know, when it comes to, you know, things like this. And then I was working on another bow as well. And so yeah, okay, efficiency, sharpness. Okay, so it definitely doesn't look like these are, yeah, we're running into the problem that these seem to be all like level 1 enchantments. And so that, yeah, I don't know how well that's going to end up working. So let's see. Let's go ahead and grab the apples and stuff. And yeah, so I'm going to continue kind of exploring this area. And then if I find anything interesting, then I'll bring you guys back. So I didn't realize how long the episode was already getting. So I went ahead and I went through the entire thing. And all I got to say is, oh my gosh. This armor is definitely well worth it, especially with the way that I light stuff up. Because my little kamikaze torching, oh yeah, it it definitely works really, really well. So I don't know if I'm going to get any higher, you know, higher up in terms of, you know, actual like armor. Because I love this boost right here. So I don't know if I'm going to switch to like the mithril or what other ones do we have? That one. So, you know, we've got all these other ones. So like mithril, and then we've also got, you know, like the Everflame and the permafrost set and stuff. I might actually stick with this one because it works really well with, you know, my type of gameplay. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we got. So there is an entire chest of books. A lot of these are from the first 3 or 4 floors. I can't remember how many floors there were. And then these one, you know, and then these are some of the better ones. So they, as you got lower, you know, like the last 2 floors, we actually got full enchants on some of these. And then I put all of these aside here because this is what I'm going to need in order to enchant up some of my armor. So I already used some of the levels that I had from the, you know, doing the dungeon, and ended up doing the Unbreaking 2 on this because I did end up with some Unbreaking books. I think that, yeah, there's one. And then there was this one here, which I'm going to use for one of my picks. But yeah, so that was all of the books. And then we've got all of this stuff here as well. I left behind so much diamond gear because I'm not necessarily going to need it. You know, I can make this, you know, better in terms of, you know, the quality. Make it a better shovel, and then I can replace this one. So hopefully once I get mending, I can, you know, fix that. And then there is this right here, Eldritch Bow. It is a full bow other than Power 4. So, you know, Power 5 on this, and we have a full bow. So that got me really excited because that means we don't, you know, we can repair it and be good to go. I forgot in, you know, 1.12, we can still have infinity and mending together. So yeah, definitely a great trip down into, you know, into the beneath that dungeon. Definitely well worth it. There's also some, you know, gold and coal and quartz and stuff. But I was more, you know, I wanted to get, you know, all of these books because that's also going to help with the new wards as well. So I definitely hope that you guys have enjoyed this episode and, you know, getting all geared up and stuff. I'm going to start to kind of, you know, try to get stuff, you know, moving forward, both to take over a village so we can start actually creating a, you know, villager trading hall and stuff. And then we also need to get to the Aether. That is, you know, one of the next things that we need to do as well. So we've got our Aether portal, and so yeah, we need to start looking at actually heading in there. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode, and if you did, definitely hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, click the Mantis icon to subscribe, then hit the bell button to get notified when I put out additional content. Want to check out more of my videos? Try the one on the left, or you could check out the playlist on the right. That's it for now, but I'll see you guys in the next episode.